Yo, what's up guys? Got PokeaimMD here with the Uber's Pokemon Spotlight. This time we'll be featuring Giratina, both forms. Now, Giratina, the land form, I suppose you can call it. I guess that's what it is. Basically, it's a really defensive mon. It's one of the best defoggers on stall teams. Well, or one of the more consistent ones just because of its great bulk. It is very passive, however. If you guys didn't know, the difference between Giratina O and Giratina, besides obviously Giratina Origin form having Levitate, is that the defense and attacks are swapped. So instead of having the base 100 and base 120 defense that Giratina land form has, Giratina Origin form actually has a base 120 attack and then base 100 defenses. But with pressure, it can actually help PP stall your opponent. And this form, the land form, basically relies on pressure stalling and relies on its massive bulk, relies on passive damage from Toxic and Hazards, runs Dragon Tail, Roar, Defog, Rest. That's a really standard set with Toxic as well. So it doesn't really have any offensive presence, and it's really weak to kind of like the standard mons running around like Xerneas, Yveltal, Gengar. Obviously having Ghost, Fairy, and Dark weaknesses is pretty bad in this metagame. But I mean, then again, Giratina Origin form gets away with it, and that's mainly because Giratina Origin form has more offensive presence, 120 base special attack and attack. You can typically see Toxic Hex sets, Defog. A really big thing that this thing has over the other one is the fact that it is a ground immunity because of Levitate. So it can switch it on repeated precious blades from Groudon, as obviously they will not connect. And it also works as a defogger. But they're both pretty much worn down since they don't have any reliable recovery, so that's a big weakness for both of them. But yeah, let's go and look for a battle with this first team from Poot. And it's a cool team. It has like ICMZ, Kyurem White, and that's like its Gengar counter, because besides that it kind of just loses to Gengar. My Giratina's job in this game is going to be to Thunder Wave any of these mons. I have Kebia Berry, so I actually don't lose to Gengar, which is cool, as well as Marshadow. Let's see if I'll actually be able to do that. Big shout out to Mimor, by the way. I'm using his Pokemon Black and White 2 playlist in the background. As you guys can tell, I actually have to, commentate this while recording. But let me cure him. As he leads Palkia. That's such a great lead versus me too, because he can go for a Dragon type attack, as I don't have an initial switch in. I mean, I do have Arceus, but it depends what type of Palkia this is. We'll go Arceus right now. As he goes for set Spatial Run and crits me turn 1, and it's Life Orb Palkia. Now, what does my Arceus do in this game? Honestly, it checks the it checks Xerneas decently well, and it has Fire Blast as well. I could double out to Groudon here, but yeah, I don't want to lose to Xerneas by letting all my Pokemon take hits. I'm thinking about going Mewtwo, because I'll live one hit, right? And I'll use Mewtwo to break through Palkia to hopefully let me not lose to that Xerneas, because I do have Roar. I don't want to go Groudon because I don't want to take any damage. So I'm going to go Mewtwo right here. This also covers the potential Groudon switching. You probably should go for Hydro Pump or Fire Blast. Yep. Perfect. And unless this is Arceus Dark, let's see your Side Strike switching. It's Arceus Steel. Wow. That's really cool. We're both all running that. That's pretty cool. Get some damage off on the Arceus Steel, which is nice. Toxic can definitely come out. I do have Rest on this Giratina, though I don't know if I want to let it take that damage immediately. I'll go my own Arceus Steel. As he reveals Earthquake. And it looks like he's probably max speed too. I'll throw a Fire Blast if he's not. And I'll get off some lovely damage. And by that I mean like 4. That actually did 4. But what I should be able to do now is, because like, again, my Giratina is going to be, its job in this game is going to be to Thunder Wave Gengar, right? And Thunder Wave Skyman and whatnot. But I can easily bring out my Shadow now. And just throw off a close combat. As he goes hard Xerneas. I do not mind you giving me any damage on this Xerneas, especially for my Marshadow in the late game. Can be really nice. If he goes for Geomancy immediately, I go Groudon and click Roar. Again, this mon is a giant threat, but without it Geomancied up. Nice. Why don't you get up rocks here, as he does switch out to Palkia. Great, so I'll be able to pressure that, and like I said, I'm saving that Roar for later. That did nothing to my Groudon, by the way. That might be the rest set with Ingrain. Either that or just max speed up just takes it that well. So Earth Power or Spatial Run is definitely coming out. Okay, I can pressure stall the Groudon with Giratina as well. I think honestly Kyurem White is my play. Though I could be Scarf, so I mean he should Spatial Run right here. Yeah, I'm gone. But we'll get out Mewtwo right now, and we can just throw off a Side Strike one more time. If he goes Arceus Steel, we'll be 2-8 KO'd, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's Mewtwo after all. And then he doesn't appreciate switching on this Mewtwo anyway. And goes for extreme speed, which he actually has, but thankfully does not knock me out. So I have one more switch in, which is nice. RC Steel's gone. The team is pretty weak to Groudon itself, but that's why I have Z-Kyurem to Oko it. That's what he told me anyway on it. But if he goes Mewtwo, or excuse me, go Skyman. You Scarf? I still want to keep this alive because, again, I'm really weak to Palkia. So we'll go Giratina right now because we can pressure stall these air slashes. Let's have to get off a Thunder Wave here too. As he goes hard, Gengar. Beautiful, beautiful. And we do manage to land, thankfully. Nice. So a Hex right here. And I'll get rid of Gengar. Lovely. So Mega Gengar is gone. Awesome. Marshadow is faster than everything. Xerneas comes out. I have a Groudon as my only initial switch in, and we will click Roar. And it's just a regular Geomancer. Now he can't knock me out at 76% at all unless he crits me right now. So we'll be able to roar out the Xerneas. Lovely, it's in range of Side Strike now, potentially, depending on the set, of course. And I actually don't want to go directly out into my Giratina because I want to keep it healthy to take on Groudon if possible. So we'll just Fire Punch as he goes for Air Slash. If he doesn't flinch me, I'll actually be able to knock him out. And also he can miss next turn, so... I don't think Shadow Sneak does 51%, but it is Technician boosted, so I might actually be able to knock him out for Marshadow. But I don't want to go Marshadow and sack it because that's my way of dealing with half his team, right? So let me think about this. Well, we're going to calculate, obviously. Custom set. Put a nice Life Orb. This room is just fire. I'm listening to it while playing, and it's like, oof. Hold up, this is fire. I like how I typed in Skyman and it automatically brought that Pokemon. Shadow Sneak does 46 to 54%. Type to Thunder Wave. Hex won't knock him out anyway, and Thunder Wave at least hits Xerneas as well as Palkia. I don't know if he go to hard Groudon. If he does get up rocks versus me. And he goes Palkia. Great. So allow me to Draco. Lovely. Look at Giratina. Man, I think we're in the process of losing this game, but at least Giratina got 2 KOs. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And Skyman's in range of my attack. Healing Wishes right there as he's going to bring out more than likely Xerneas to just Moonblast me and win. Yeah. And I did need rocks earlier for that. Yeah, so well played on my opponent's part. I don't think I had anything as a Palkia switching, and Xerneas was a problem too, especially when Arceus Steel was my main answer, but something. Is actually KOs? Nice. Hey. It depends though. If Groudon only has attacks that can miss, like if it has Precipice Blades and Stone Edge, I can still win this game right now. Look, good game, dude. I don't know, a preview, especially when I saw Palkia, I didn't expect to win that game. My switching to Palkia was Arceus Steel, which is not a switching at all. But let's actually use a team that's more likely to show off what Giratina can do. But even in that game, though, I was really happy that Giratina Landform was able to do what it's supposed to do. So I don't mind taking the L when it was supposed to Thunder Wave Pokemon and Hex them and knock them out. Now, regular Giratina Origin Form is supposed to do that too, and that one obviously had Kevia Berry, so it was supposed to be a lure for Pokemon like Marshadow and Gengar. That was the idea behind it, but yeah. Palkia having base 100 speed and being faster than my Kyurem, which was the only thing that could threaten it with Z-move, pretty bad. So Mo passed me. It's not stall, but it does show the strengths of Giratina. This is like the standard set: Default, Dragon Tail, Toxic, Rest, Shell Shell, Toxapex, Beginner. Then we have a Rock Polish, 3 attacks, Primal Groudon. Let me fix this real quick. Max all. And then we have Magic Coat Arceus Ground. So that's like our anti-lead type of thing. Not sure how I feel about no recovery, but we do have Wish on Latias, so that could be cool. Alright, we lead off with Arceus Ground right now. It's actually amazing versus his team. My Giratina's job in this game is to Dragon Tail out his Solgaleo. So a Magikarp. It's funny because Arceus Ground actually puts in a ton of work anyway, and he gets up rocks for me, which is amazing. I don't mind him getting up rocks himself. especially because I'll be able to Judgment and break its Sash. He should Psycho Boost if he has it, but otherwise, like I said, he doesn't switch in too well to this mon anyway. So if you want to get up all your spikes for me, I will gladly take as many as possible. Go ahead and just wear down every mon on your team. That's doing absolutely nothing, by the way. Hey, and at that point, no switch-ins. So Arceus doing its job. I got up a Spike and Stealth Rock. I don't have to worry about that at all. Deoxys is gone. Deoxys has been taunted. Spikes, like I said, Spikes and Stealth Rock are up. Groudon is 100% in range of my unboosted attack. Now this problem comes out, and I do have Mega Lati as a Toxic answer, and Draco and whatnot. As he goes for Judgment. We can just throw off a Toxic. We'll Mega Evolve and throw off a Toxic. If it's Defog, I'll laugh, but it's actually... Really? On this set? Please break your sub, by the way. This is Mega Lati. I'll just Draco. He's actually Defog on an Arceus... What? I don't understand that, but he was Defog on an Arceus... That's weird. On this type of team, he was Defog. I'll live a Judgment, so I'm actually going to attempt to get up a T-Spike if possible. Pressure that Xerneas and that Groudon as well. Like I said, I'll live it. I'll barely live it, but I'll live it. Yeah, Rock Polish Groudon is ridiculously good in this game. I will go Arceus because we can live it if he wants to go for another one. If he wants to Defog immediately, that's fine too. I guess it is what it is. I don't know if he's max speed too. I kind of want to... I do want to mess around with this threat if possible, but I don't. Yeah, like I could have gotten up Stealth Rock there. That's why. And Stealth Rock are actually pretty crucial because I know I don't knock out the Salamence with Judgment. Xerneas is an odd mon if he opts to go out into it. You're gonna go Salamence and Dragon Dance. That's why Rocks would have been really nice right there because I'm actually out of range of an unboosted Salamence attack unless it's Double Edge, and Salamence is out of range of my Ice Beam when it Megas, so I have no special attack investment. Though Giratina, like I said, Giratina's job in this game is to Toxic and Dragon Tail that Groudon. That was a really weird that he has sub-defog Arceus Groudon on a team with a dedicated Focus Sash lead. Necrozma comes out. I don't know what to think about you. You could be Weakness Posse. Totemize. Alright, his Z-move's coming out. Honestly, Toxapex is the most expendable member. We can keep Arceus Groudon alive for Groudon and whatnot. He's probably going to go for that Z-move right now. If he SD's, really nice play. But I think you have to go for your Z. Otherwise, you don't knock me out. Is that risking too much? I feel like that's risking. At the end of the day, Giratina's going to live one hit and can Dragon Tail him out. Yeah, you should Z right here. Yep. So that should still knock out Pex, I think. Yeah, no matter what. I can go this and Rock Polish, or we can just go Giratina and do what we gotta do and click Dragon Tail. This is exactly what Giratina does. Bro, it Totemizes, so as long as I connect, please land. Thank you. Get that monster out of there. Xerneas comes out. That's a free Magearna play. And that's a free Flare Cannon. If you go Groudon, I get some damage off on you, which is good if you're Eruption. Give me some nice damage. That's what I like to see. And an easy Giratina. One more time. As he goes for Stealth Rock. I'll Toxic first. Which is off to Defog. Groudon is now worn down. Doesn't matter what he goes out into. You go Necrozma. I'll be able to defog away the hazards immediately. He should just go for his attack right here, to be honest. Yeah. Lovely. I actually don't care about this thing setting up on me, so I want Rocks up for Salamence. And that should be an easy Groudon win right now. I think everything's set up for it. Groudon's in range of my attack. I rock polish up, so I'm faster than him. He earthquakes. I know I have to land. I know I have to land here, but I mean I set up for it, and rocks should ensure victory. HP Ice guarantee knocks this thing out. I'm special. That's why I got rocks up, so HP Ice will knock it out. And the great thing is because he's Stealth Rock Primal Groudon, because he was Stealth Rock Primal Groudon, and the fact that he has this Xerneas left, it doesn't matter even if I miss, because I can just Heart Swap and then win. But ideally I don't miss, obviously, and this OHKOs him, because it's Sun boosted. Yep. Not bad. Giratina did his job. Defog, Toxic the Groudon, whatnot. Let's land this Presses Blades. We actually don't knock it out through Intimidate, which is cool. Did not know that. We'll just go Lottie and knock him out with Side Shock. I would have went Giratina right here to click Dragon Tail. But what if that boy had Rest as his last move? It would actually be a legitimate threat. Good game. Really odd the fact that he had Defog on a dedicated anti-lead. With a team with a dedicated anti-lead. So, that's weird. And then he had double Stealth Rock too, which is fine. Double Stealth Rock is fine in a metagame with Defog, but why would you have your own Defog? Alright, so time to play with these Giratina O teams. That's all I have for a regular Giratina. Nice packs. So in this game, Giratina's job is to check Blaziken as well as Groudon. Oh, it's him. Hey man, I use your teams all the time. Oh, appreciate it. He actually just posted a team too, but I was a little bit too late because I already started recording. We have Shadow Sneak on this one, which is pretty cool. With Specs, T-Spikes, this Kangaskhan, which is amazing in this game. Ultra Necrozma as a Stealth Rocking. SD Blaziken, which is pretty cool, and then this. So we have a lot of fun stuff here. I actually don't think I care if he protects. I'd rather get my Mega off immediately. Yeah, because any chip damage on Blaziken is going to be nice. And I do want my Toxapex. As he goes hard Cloyster. Very, very solid play on my opponent's part for sure. But my Defogger doesn't care about what he can set up, so... Like, I'd much rather get up T-Spikes plus... I'd much rather get up T-Spikes plus haze him out. Like, I don't think it matters about all these spikes so much. If he Rapid Spins immediately, I'm going back out into Giratina. He gets Shell Smash again, I guess. Yeah, we're going Giratina now. No more hazards for you, my friend. I do not have Defog on this one. Oh, it's Defog Xerneas. I just realized that. That's my bad. I should have been paying attention to the team. So he actually will not get up any hazards just because of that burn earlier. And my Defog Xerneas has Toxic, which is really nice. So I guess the idea of this team is spread status and whatnot. Ultra Necrozma comes out. This is a problem. It would be Rocks on this team though, would it not? I'll go to my own. And we'll get up our Rocks to pressure that. Yep, as he goes for Earthquake. What is this set? I'm trying to figure out because, like, Rocks obviously pressure Cloyster, which is really nice. Yeah, I don't have to worry. I went for Moonlight because I'll live the next hit, and this actually helps me in general still check Xerneas, so I don't mind him sacking Cloyster right there. I still have my Mon at a good amount of HP. Groudon comes out. I'm gonna Ultra Burst right here and actually go for the attack because I don't have any. I need a way of damaging this Groudon, and yeah, that is like the best turn possible. And I'll go for the Light that burns the sky. If he has, if he's SD Morning Sun Moonlight, that's completely fine. It's just in my best interest to get as much damage off on this Mon, and that's definitely Spadef as hell. Woo, that's definitely Morning Sun. But this T-Spike is gonna be so nice for Groudon as it hazes me. I'm gonna get up a T-Spike anyway. I'm gonna live this Earthquake. Yeah. There we go. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, I want to say. My haze. Yeah. I figured that was happening. Like I can't let this Ultra Necrozma set up on me. I figured like first off, I'm about to check Xerneas with Fake Out. That's like the game plan for sure. Check it with Fake Out. I'll allow him to knock me out here. As he goes for Rock Polish. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit greedy on this bad boy. As he Swords Dances immediately. How much does Earthquake do? 63%. That was an unboosted. Oh god. That was unboosted. I just realized like I might have messed up a little bit. Alright. Giratina should still be able to eat the hit. If he doesn't go for a Z move right here, I definitely messed up. Alright, good beat Necrozma. Yeah. We can still win this for sure. I want to say that Hex and the Shadow Sneak knocks him out, but I feel like Will-O-Wisp is my play. No, I think a Hex and the Shadow Sneak would knock him out. I think a Hex and a Shadow Sneak would definitely knock him out. Even if it doesn't, I have Fake Out at the end of the day. So I still got my T-Spike up. And again, I'm planning on beating the Blaziken with, and all these mons with my priority with Fake Out. So, like if he goes Xerneas, for example, I get a Hex off on him, which is really nice. Brings out Groudon. I can go Blaziken right now. Probably shouldn't have went Blaziken because if he Rock Polishes, this is bad, but assuming he Precipice Blades, I might have actually messed up here too. Because he said Rock Polish. That's some Stealth Rock, which is completely fine. Could be. I have Inferno Overdrive for Xerneas. Rayquaza, I'm checking with Fake Out anyway. I don't have Inferno Overdrive, I use my Z move. Damn it. This is still 120 base power, that's some good damage. That boy I definitely messed up in this. I got a little bit overconfident with my play. I should have stayed in and hazed him to then knock him out with Giratina. Like I was still revenging him the same way anyway. But I definitely got a little bit overconfident with my place. Give me some recovery. Appreciate that. I wonder if he's Jolly. Either way, I think he goes for low kick here. He could Flare Blitz, but I feel like he'd go for low kick anyway. It's still 120 base power, so it's still some good damage either way. I think I lose to the Xerneas. I messed up for sure. I didn't realize that my Z move was being used. That only mattered in the sense that I would have had to not sack an extra Pokemon versus Rayquaza. That depends on the Xerneas set too. I'm assuming it's Geomancy right here. Yeah, good game. I definitely got I got a little bit overconfident. And I messed up with my. I messed up by not going for hit. I should just spam haze because I knew there was a chance that I could lose the game regardless of what happened. So that was my bad. I threw that away, especially because everything was just going so well. Because I knew he would set up at certain points. I should just keep clicking haze and then went out into Blaziken to revenge kill him. Because like by going Ultra Necrozma and him potentially setting up, that just put me in a losing position. Yeah, that's my bad. All right, we reflected on that enough. Let's go ahead and use a turn with Zephyr. This team is really cool, by the way. Like, I really like it. Giratina still does a chop. Like, it's supposed to wall Solgaleo and whatnot. What else? I like it. I'm not a big fan of the Blaziken on this team, but I love the Giratina and the Kangaskhan Toxapex. I think this is really cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Blaziken on this team. What would have been nice here? What could have worked in this place? I mean, a Primal Groudon, obviously. But that wouldn't have helped as much. Alright, so the next team, let's look at it because we're actually looking for a battle anyway. We have Toxic, Hex, Draco Meteor, Defog, Giratina. With Calm Mind, 3 attacks, Mewtwo. There's an Arceus Water as well. I want to keep looking at the team because I don't know it. Overheat, Groudon, Ultra Necrozma, and then we have a Life Orb Yveltal. Ooh, that's cool. So this is just standard setup and go. Giratina's job in this game is check Groudon, obviously, as usual. Arceus Water is pretty decent too. I like Yveltal as a lead because I can Dark Pulse, potentially flinch the Excadrill. And that's like the only thing I see as my best anti-lead. Everything else I don't really want them getting toxic or anything, but... And I don't want to Ultra Burst immediately as well because I want my Necrozma to check it. His Necrozma. So goes Hard Xerneas. I'm guessing he expected a taunt. I do not mind chip damage on that mon at all. I'm actually going to U-turn here too because he might double back out on Excadrill. Nice chip. That did a lot. Yeah. So he would Toxic here if I went. This is Calm Mind, Judgment, Toxic, Recover. That's a fire Arceus Water set. I decided to overeat because I figured he'd go for... I figured he'd go for Rock Stare, and I wanted to get away with getting no damage off on me, but... Rock Tombs, he could have hurt me with Earthquake too. He could have Earthquaked me, as opposed to actually attacking. But I really wanted Rocks to pressure Yveltal, because I'm looking at that Calm Mind Arceus, and that looks fire in this game. Surprised he went for double Rock Tomb as opposed to Earthquaking, because I'm, you know, Mold Breaker. But we do at least keep up Rocks, which is nice, and we got some damage off on Xerneas to the point where it actually goes down to my... Necrozma Dusk Main, even if it's a really defensive set. So I would gladly take that. Yveltal comes out, excuse me. I hate having to sack Groudon so early, and I hate letting it take that damage, but I really wanted Rocks up to pressure it, so. Making me too wide does knock you out. But I do have my Calm Mind Arceus Water. You got Destiny Bond? Show me. Show me. This is actually bad, but at the same time, if he's not Sucker Punch on his Yveltal, this is my best play. Because, one, it's in range of Ice Beam anyway. And if he just Sludge Waves, which he crits me with, unfortunately, I should be able to knock him out with the Judgment. Nice. Unfortunately, critting me right there was really bad. Because now I can't recover and Toxic. I have to Toxic to put him in range of Giratina. Stone Edge just knocked me out. I get in my Giratina now. Hex that bad boy. You go Yveltal, no big deal. My own Yveltal, I have to use it to check his Necrozma. I might actually have to try and win with my own Necrozma. Which one is it? Doesn't have an attack to hit him. Yeah. So go ahead and give me this Groudon. Beautiful. We take those. Yveltal's going to come out. It could have Sucker Punch, but I'll just drop a Draco. I'm hoping it's Taunt. It should have Sucker Punch. I feel like if I Mega and Calm Mind, I'll live the Taunt. I mean, I'll live the Sucker Punch. Excuse me, the Dark Pulse. So we'll just go for Calm Minds up right here. Because I'll guarantee knock him out now. He got me. But is he minus but death though? Yep. And I'm not. So that gave me a KO. Beautiful. Do I lose if I lose this? I don't think so. I also don't think it mattered if he doubled there. I think Oblivion Wing into Sucker Punch was my play. 100% because I'm max speed. In fact, Oblivion Wing might have just knocked him out. We just Dark Pulse. Hey, yeah. So unless it's Scarf Xerneas, which I guess it could have been as well. But that would have just gave me setup if he outsped me. right? Not bad. Okay, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that dub. GG. Would have been a little bit cleaner, I think, if he didn't dodge overheat, but like I made the play I did. Oh, Zing actually passed me a cool team too. I think it's similar to the one I already used with the Giratina as well. It's really similar, but I like Kangaskhan a little bit a lot. But it's a Hex Holer Giratina with a lot of speed, with Stone Edge, Draco Meteor Earthquake. We have Haze, Toxapex with the Flare Cannon, Magearna, Stealth Rock Recover, Arceus Ground, Z, Skyman, which Scarf might actually be better on this team, to be honest. Or even Subseed because we have T-Spikes. And then we have Thunderwave, Primal Groudon. I'm thinking about it. Should I just change the Scarf? Scarf with Healing Wish I actually like a little bit more. Yeah. Just a win con, I think. And not even that, but just like just speed control too. Like if I fight another Palkia, this team's gonna be an issue. And we have Trick Room. You got hard Trick Room too. Hard Trick Room. That's alright. He's gonna try and he probably has the what is it called? He probably has thank you, friend. Eject button on one of his mons into Dugtrio. I like Arceus Ground as a lead. As it can get up rocks early and pressure what I'm assuming to be a spec slow Kyogre. Not even Primal Kyogre, regular Kyogre. Specs and slow to spam Water Spout. Necrozma Dusk Main. Get him my rocks first. This is why one of the reasons why I didn't lead a Toxapex either. But this thing is gonna hurt. If it goes for Calm Mind, I'm okay. Just goes for Stealth Art. That's fine. I can recover off all the damage he does. See, Trick Room anti-lead. He's gonna go for a Z move, menacing Moon the Geist attacker. Attack me directly, and then ends up going Toxapex. Now he could easily, or excuse me, Kyogre. He could easily double out into Groudon here. But I feel like that's a bad play, especially because Trick Room is up. And the fact that I have Shed Shell Toxapex is actually really solid in this. So I easily am able to go out to Groudon here. Isaac goes for Beamer. And we're double out to Pex. I'm going to try to get up a T-Spike. Yeah, as he goes, Farragus, this could be a eject button, but you should give me T-Spikes now. And having a Shed Shell is just so solid in this game. And the fact that I have... That doesn't matter. The fact that I have Hex Giratina too, oof, and everything's gonna be slow. Look at the music change. What I was saying, and everything's gonna be slow. Oof, oof. This Hex, oof. I'm feeling it, and I can always Healing Wish my Mon too. And if this boy ever Trick Rooms, it doesn't matter. Let me get up my T-Spike. What does this do? Get in my second layer. You gonna set up Trick Room now? Where's the Trick Room at? Hey, stop that. Go Giratina just so we can double back out. I'm assuming he's gonna set up Trick Room now. Yep. Go back to Toxapex just to absorb that T-Spike so I have a little bit more leeway with switching and whatnot. Goodbye, Clefairy. Nice. I have 2 layers of T-Spike up versus his team. Now, he can easily go into his Ultra Necrozma right now. Or, excuse me, not Ultra Necrozma, but the Necrozma Dusk Main. Dawn Wings, excuse me. Shaman. Looking pretty expendable right now. Moongeist Beam. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I live a Z move, so I'm just going to start clicking Recover. We want to get some more toxic damage off on him. And Giratina is looking good in the late game, but I don't want him to have Trick Room up, obviously. But Giratina is looking solid as hell in the late game. This will live a Z move as well. He can throw out that Z move right now if he wants to. And if he goes Kyogre, ooh, takes a Stealth Rock, takes the Poison. What I'm assuming he'd do now is if he goes hard Kyogre right now, He double out. I'm going Pex, right? Because Pex deals with the Ice Beam, which he should always go for. There's no way he'll go for a Thunder. And it deals with the double into Duck Shell just because I do have the Shed Shell, obviously, like I'm saying. So I need to keep my Groudon alive or my Arceus Ground because of the fact that he has the Magearna. Magearna's actually a giant threat. I don't want it to come down to Magearna Stall Wars between mine and his. Doo-doo. This room is fire too. I don't like it as much as the last one. The last one was flames. It's like I should always live a Z move. It's gonna do a lot. There's no denying that it will do a lot. But I will live it. I love this set too because it actually denies defog. Oh, we got the emotion ones. Uh-oh. Putting me in my feels. Making me cry a little bit thinking about Pokemon. Growing up, man. Told you he'd go Kyogre. Yep. Get some nice chip damage. I'm at 100% now. We get some chip with the poison and whatnot. I used to play Pokemon, man. He's come home from track practice. Watch him double out to Duck Trail right now. We'll go Giratina. Deals with a Thunder. Deals with a Dougie. I don't know what type of Arceus he is, but it does not matter. As long as it's not Arceus Poison. T-Spike is going to affect it. Or Arceus Flying, I guess. Arceus Flying would be annoying. Yep, double out the Duck Trail. So this allows me to get in my Giratina form. And honestly, just throw off a Hex. And it's Arceus Dark. Oh, not you. Not you. They're always Calm Mind as well. I don't think Judgment will knock me out. Yeah, I can't let him yeah, I couldn't go Magearna right there. I literally could not go Magearna because of this Duck Show. It forces me to play a different way. I couldn't. More so cover that, but I don't know if you killed me either. He is so scary in any tier with Arena Trap. And the amazing thing is I'm also, like I said, I'm faster than Dawn Wings. So now I can play a lot more carelessly, I want to say, with my Mons. I don't have to worry about him doubling and doing all that stuff the entire time. Origin Pulse Miss did suck. It would have done a good chunk to my... Honestly, it might have put it in range of the next one being attacked. I'm pretty sure it would have. Because this Origin Pulse, I'm assuming what's a modest or even a quiet-natured Kyogre, both of which obviously boost your special attack. But I went for Draco because it covered... I don't think Judgment knocked out my Giratina from full. And Arceus Dark is a very big threat. I really like Duck Show. I really like his team a lot. I really do. I really do. Because you use... So, like, you use Duck Show to not only obviously trap the Groudon, but also versus Magearna, which in turn helps Calm Mind Arceus Dark. So it's a really, really, really cool team. At this point, he's kind of super weak to Biome Magearna, and obviously my Groudon and my Arceus Ground. They both just get to click ground moves now. And Curse to block defog. And Trap. Aegislash Groudon with Dougie. We spam Arc plus Ogre. Yeah, it's fire. I like it. That's really fire. I think it's over too. We go Groudon here just because offensively I click Pressure's Blades and get a KO. Is this a Z Magearna? It has Ice Beam, so it might actually be offensive. I think you're gonna die to this. Yep, with Poison. Could be. Kyogre comes out. Oh, Arceus Dark. Man, it gives me Magearna, so even if he sets up, it doesn't really matter. And I have the Heart Swap, so. I can actually Flash Cannon first. I don't even have to. I don't have to go for another attack. Like, I know Primal Kyogre is coming out, which is why I actually opted to Flash Cannon first. And I have Haze Pex the entire time, so I can 1v1 things. Just go Giratina, because it's a lot more offensive, and Kyogre doesn't have another switch in anyway. If he paralyzes me, a little bit unfortunate, but I'm max speed. Don't know if he is. And he literally cannot switch in anymore on my Pex. Or even my Magearna at that point, because Kyogre dies upon entry. Yeah, and I'm Flash Cannoning as opposed to Flare Cannoning because I don't think, like I said, I don't want to give Magearna the free setup if I can help it. To be honest, I guess my ability is doing it. I think Giratina is the Mon we sack right here. It's either Ice Beam, Thunder, or Origin Pulse, or whatever. Yep. Now we should be able to go out to Groudon and just click Lava Plume and win. Good game, man. That was fire. I really, really, really like his team. It's really cool. It was a lot of fun. He took a game earlier, but it wasn't over yet till he forfeit, so. Ladiel's passed me a team as well. Oh, we're getting pretty long in this video. Ladiel's passed me a pretty cool team. With Calm Mind, Mono, Dragon Pulse, Giratina, with sub-disable Gengar. So you trap the Fairy type with Gengar, or lure it with Solgaleo, or try and beat them. Basically, the entire goal or objective of the team, or objective, is to beat the Fairy type. Is it supposed to be Arceus Water? Hold up. I don't want that to mess up and give me... It should always give me Arceus Water. Does that work? Nope. Things like that, right? There we go. There used to be some stuff where it would show you a regular Arceus. I don't know if it works on this like that, but they would show you a regular Arceus, and then it would have the attributes of the Water Arceus, but then its judgment would be normal type. Like, I know things like that used to go down, so I didn't want that. Anybody see Deadpool 2, by the way? I haven't yet. Is it okay to talk about spoilers about Infinity War now, too? Because Deadpool 2 is out, so, like, I feel like, you know, what's a new movie that's gonna come out and take everybody's, I don't know, attention? Is it alright? Moet still doesn't let me talk about Black Panther with him. Like, he's like, nah, man, spoilers, bro. I haven't seen it. I was like, bro, what? It is May 23rd. When did this movie come out? Let me look this up. Oh, we got a game. This background is terrible. I can't see anything on this. Look at this, guys. I'll pull this up on the other page. How am I supposed to read this? Who thought white text was okay? That came out on February 16th. Have fun, dude. I was so lazy to click the timer that I put timer on. Is that even laziness? Steel type. Yeah. That Zygarde is gonna be such a pain, man. Freaking Zygarde. This Giratina gets to come in on it, which is awesome. I love what Giratina does. Okay, so I love Necrozma Dust Man if he leads off with something like, obviously, Xerneas, right? It's a good threat versus my team. If I were him, I'd lead off with that Solgaleo, or I think Groudon slash Zygarde just have a good matchup versus everything. I don't want to lead Groudon because I hate having to switch in on Primal Kyogre. I think that's a pain, or always a pain. Thank you. Yeah, lead Zygarde. So this is fine because I get in my Giratina. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I'm a Dragon Pulse to see his initial switch in. He goes Xerneas. He's definitely going to double out now. But if I can get a Brock tier, I will definitely do my best too. The fact that I have Rest Talk is really nice because I'm always just switching to Zygarde. Yeah, so this is good because I get on my rocks. Really, really nice. And Rocks being able to pressure Xerneas, put that thing in range even this bulky of my Z move is amazing. I don't mind him going Zygarde either, as long as we get to pressure him with Rocks. And I always get to bring in Giratina on this thing. As he goes, Necrozma Deciming. I'm gonna get in my Gengar and sub. You sub right now, because I see Stealth Rock left over. Sunsteel Strike is the only attack you have, bro. That boy is being disabled. Even though it's a good chance he'll go. I'll go Groudon, which is incredible too, because I get damage off on this. I'm assuming he has Roar. But it could just be an Eruption set. Let's see how much Shadow Ball does. Ooh, that's a 2-hit KO. I don't know if that boy has Roar. Go ahead and give me your Groudon. Awesome. So my Solgaleo doesn't have a good resist now. Groudon being gone is amazing there. I'm assuming he expected Will-O-Wisp, which is why he went Groudon. Arceus Flying comes out. I'll Sludge Bomb. Does some good damage. Just Judgments immediately. Oh shoot, well played. My game plan was if you recover, I Rock Tomb there, so that was my bad. Damn, well played. I feel like Necrozma might not take 2. Okay, good. Go ahead and take that. And I'm still slower. Everything that's faster than him doesn't beat him 1v1. I'll disable that. But he can still Calm Mind and recover and do all that stuff. I'm gonna go for the poison too. Alright, my Z move hopefully Oko's. Please? Please Oko this boy. Oh god. And he can attack me. This is really, really bad. I mean, I'm doing good damage, but like... I'm not beating this thing 1v1 is the problem. Sub right here. As he Judgments. Disable that, and I'm gonna go for Poison. I have to get the poison off on him so my Solgaleo can actually do some damage to him. This is why we have Sludge Bomb over the other attack. What? This is why we have Sludge Bomb over Sludge Wave. Poison him. Arceus Flying is such a threat. Disable. Can we please get the poison? I need it now. I literally have no other play. Like, if I set up a Giratina alongside it, it's gonna lose. Because I'm paralyzed. And I just lost to this thing anyway. And poison on turn, he's gonna be able to recover, which is incredible. I have Scarf Defog. Yep, good game. I don't think I could beat that. I needed the roll with whatever the roll was that he lived on 1. I don't know if that was a roll, but you know when you live on 1%, you assume. I needed that to kill. That was what I needed. So Luna passed me a team. Luna's wild. Yeah, I don't know how that would have been different or how that could have been different. I needed that Z move to KO. Period. Otherwise, this team loses to a Calm Mind Arceus Flying. I didn't have Destiny Bond, didn't have Perish Song. If I Calm Mind up alongside it with Giratina, I don't know what I could have done. This music makes me feel so sad now that I lost. So we have Tailwind, 3 attacks Giratina. With T-Spikes, Greninja, Aromatherapy Scarf. Like the other thing I could have done was Defog, I guess, but I don't know. I always hate when I go for a move with Solgaleo. Like when you go for Sunsteel Strike versus Xerneas and that boy lives on 3. That reminded me of that. Look at this Xerneas set. SD, Morning Sun, Leftovers, Dark MZ, Veltal, Toxic, Mega Sceptile. Mewmore makes some great remixes. Like Mewmore, I already said yesterday I like Hoops of Hip Hop, but I kind of wish he made more remixes. Because other content is not like what I'm, obviously not what I'm there for, but there's nothing wrong with content creator uploading whatever the hell they want. That boy's about to get up Toxic Spike versus me, and I can't do anything about it. I really like T-Spike, especially when you have like Pikamuku and stuff like that. But I have Grass Pulse, not Grass Pulse. Grass not over anything else. This could be Sash lead. We'll see right now. Otherwise, I'm Ice Beam. What is my counter to this? Is it Dark Pulse flinching? No, because my Veltal's the one that wins this entire game with T-Spike up. It's actually to go Xerneas and click Moonblast. Even though he has Celesteela as an easy switching. Yep, Sash confirmed. I mean, duh. That was pretty obviously Sash. I'll live both. Yep. Alright, so we get a Rayquaza right there, which is nice. I got a T-Spike, which is cool, unless it's Arceus Poison. I mean, how many Xerneas counters do you need on a team? I'm gonna go with Velt. If he Toxic immediately, yeah, that was not my play. I went to go with Veltal because I thought, what else would he do? That boy try and block me. I messed up here. Thank God I have aromatherapy. Alright, go ahead and fix my Pokemon. When you mess up but get a second chance. Woo! Chance Ball. Chance Ball. I'm assuming he's Block, Toxic, Soak, Recover. So now I can taunt that thing, but he has an Arceus Fairy, which is a giant threat in its own right. The defog definitely makes sense on it too. I don't mind him defogging me, but I would love if I can get the T-Spike up on Groudon. Like my Giratina does absolutely nothing in this game. Maybe Tailwind might save me versus Ditto. I don't know, but I can't see that, and I don't see like I'm looking a couple turns ahead, right? Not like psychic. I'm just thinking about a couple of turns in the long run. Doesn't Photon Geyser ignore the ability? Why would I not SD up right here? Yeah, won't Photon Geyser ignore Mold Breaker? I mean, Mold Breaker. Unaware? Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. How many licks does it take to get this under the pop? The world may never know. And this is a great Pokemon because, like, it doesn't lose to Ditto because of my set. I'm just dual stab. So if you go Puku, for example, that could be nice. If you go Celesteela, I SD up on you. I'm assuming you go Celesteela, but if you get like +6, you don't care about it. And if he goes Puku, and it's freaking Will-O-Wisp. Plus Leech Seed. Such annoying. So annoying. About to catch that Leech Seed right now. I guess I could still win. We'll see. Maybe with Taunt. With Taunt Spam, I think I can win because I stopped the Arceus from recovering. So as long as Arceus is gone, Sceptile actually does some work. Same thing with Taunt of Veltal. Taunt of Veltal just does a lot of work with Arceus being gone. EMAC, bro. You click Leech Seed here. You don't gotta predict my Sceptile. It's a Mega Sceptile. You click Leech Seed, bro. That's it. That Sunsteel Strike did a lot, though. All things considered. 15? That's some big damage. I remember when I was 15. 9th grade. I turned 15 in December. Did I turn 15 in 9th grade? Yeah, I did. I did. I wasn't left back. I just, I started school late. I think that's the term. I think late is the term. There we go, buddy. Alright, so now we HP Fire. As he's gonna Toxic stall me. Oh, he has Fire Blast. Okay, cool. That's a lot better for me, actually. Especially because like if he goes Arceus, I think HP Fire plus Poison will put him in range of Grass Knot because they're all 120 base power. He has a Toxic. No. Hey, 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 hey. Boom, boom, no, no, no. Hey. That is fire. I love this remix. Ah. I love this remix. And the fact that we got Celesteela so low is incredible. That's a base 60 attack, by the way. That boy doesn't have Heavy Slam either. Dude, come on, go Arceus. Go Arceus. Go Arceus right now. Let me take that. It'll definitely go down to Grass Knot. Go Arceus, please. Please. I need Arceus gone. Awesome, awesome. That boy is 100% in range of Grass Knot. I don't care what anybody. He might double back, but he doesn't. Awesome. So I think I win the game with a Veltal right now. The Sceptile actually put in work, and I'm hype about that. All right, well, Ton of Veltal, go and give me this game. Good game, Pikamuku. Let me get some recovery on you too. I'm trying to be at 100%. Struggle. That boy crit me with struggle. Rude. Go ahead and give me that. Ooh! I can't believe Sceptile put in work. That is fire. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Yeah. Damn, if I wish I could rap. What are these EV spread? What is this EV spread on a Veltal? What is this? What is this? Luna, you better explain these damn EVs to me right now. Alright, this is EV so that if they copy you with Ditto, it doesn't beat you. So I don't want to throw accidentally by missing out on the KO on Groudon. So the best play is if he goes Groudon is to go Giratina. If he goes a Veltal, I literally just spam Oblivion Wing because it's already weak. If he goes Groudon, the best play, like I said, is to go Giratina. Well, you're lucky that it didn't drop a Draco on your head. Hey, big damage. Stone Edge. I cannot lose to Celesteela because I have Taunt. Do 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 do. 18 plus 12. I live the next turn unless he Fire Blasts. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the remixes. I know, my bad. It's just that not much is happening, right? He's Toxic Leech Seed stalling me. I'm getting into Veltal and I should win the game. Period. Right? Like that should be the game. Go for Tailwind, just to make sure that my Veltal is faster than Ditto. Not that that actually mattered. I think that's actually worse for me, I think. And now we Taunt. Ditto will be poisoned because it comes in first, takes the poison, and then it evolves, or imposters. Do, 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 do. Fire Blasts. Ooh, that's some big damage. Taunt Ditto as well. That way it can't taunt me. Do, 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 do. So my Z move guarantee knocks him out. I'm just gonna be. I just want to be really careful. Like I'm gonna go for my Z move right now. So this should definitely knock him out. Black Hole Eclipse, go ahead and give me that Celesteela. Beautiful. And Ditto cannot beat both of my Mons. I have a Flying Resist and I have a Dark Resist. Nice. Alright, one more, boys and girls. Oh, 4% of you, which is actually a lot considering like how many subscribers I have. About 4,000 of you. Grimsley passed me a team. Right here we have the Hex Defog. Standard Giratina. With a Ho-Oh. With a Stealth Rock Groudon. With a Normalium Z Heal Ball Magirna. With a Combine Skyplay Arceus Flying. With an Yveltal. We have a regular Giratina. I don't want to play this game. It's going to be too long. Combine Arceus Flying should literally win too. Unless it's Confide, which it should be. Think they have Stone Edge? Oh no 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 no. It'll be a long game. I'm honestly tempted to skip this game because this is a winnable game for sure. Last month Arceus Flying can win unless it's Perish Trap Gengar, which I don't even know if we allow Perish Song anymore. We should. It's not broken. What about a Toxic Knee? Dragon Tail, Toxic. You cannot touch me. I'll Volt Switch on the Ho. Yeah, honestly, guys, I don't think I want to play this game. I don't think it'll be a bad game, but it's just like it just kills all momentum, you know. Toxic. I go Magirna. I Volt Switch again. You know, yada yada. Goes for Willow and misses. Unfortunately, I can get in my Yveltal right now. I'll U-turn on you when the RC is dark. Hey. Get him my rocks here if he wants to go Giratina. As he goes Ho-Oh. You monster. Wait, what? Why? What if I'm... That's such a bad play, dude. This Stone Edge really not... That's a bad play. Are you Chardy Berry? Like, what's the thought process there? I'm trying to figure that out. Getting Giratina now on his Sacred Fire, which thankfully doesn't burn me. There goes Blissey. I do not get that play. This is why it's gonna be a long game because he can just Healing Wish. Like at the end of the day, we have the exact same Mon. Does he have Confide? Let me see if he has Confide. Must attack. I ain't playing this crap, man. I still think I can win that in the long run. I do. He does have Confide Blissey, but I still think that's definitely winnable. I ain't playing that. I ain't trying to end this on a win that's gonna take me 200 turns to wear down his Giratina to the point of press his blades for my Groudon. I also think it's incredibly foolish. Even if Stone Edge isn't ran these days, I also think it's incredibly foolish to it's like a Jam Vet team to stay in with Ho-Oh. I'm not trying to bash him at all, but this is like the 5th time people have done that. Like I will always switch versus a Groudon until I know its moves. You willing to lose the best Pokemon in the game? Okay, that's really that's wrong, but still. Why does this boy have Groudon and walls half my team? Giratina matches up well versus literally everything. Except not gonna Dell. I will not let you Z move me. Yes. Alright, so try to Devastating Drake immediately. That's a free Flare Cannon. And that's some free chip on Groudon. Ah, that's an offensive Groudon too. Damn. Did a good chunk. Let me go my Ho-Oh Mountain because it's counter. Let me drop a Drake on this bad boy too. Dude, are you kidding me, man? That's so lame because that's offensive as hell. Look how much Flare Cannon did. This is max special attack too. That was dying. And the boy crit me too. Why is he talking? Is he listening to me? That boy is talking about that's what happens when I outplay him. That's crazy. Man. I don't know why he went for Devastating Drink turn 1. I'm a hoe right now. Gotta toxic this thing. I can't even beat T-Tar. Like, it's gonna be such a pain. I did nothing. Okay. I got the toxic off. I can at least Brave Bird him for damage. I don't know why he's staying with Ho either. His defogger is Xerneas, and I'm pretty sure it's Scarf Xerneas too, just based on the team. We're gonna have to Groudon right here, expecting him to want to go Tyranitar. Yep. We'll get up our rocks. If you want to give me Ho, that's fine. Get up my rocks for Noggin Adele. If he Dracos, it's really bad too. But like, I can't switch. This thing is too much of a problem. That really sucks, dude. Groudon would have been gone. I would have had my entire team. It's alright. I can't beat this Tyranitar, depending on the set. I'm just gonna assume he's just Fire Punch then. Yep. That's fine. It's fine. Groudon has been beaten. Fire Punch is going to do 50 at most. And we'll knock him out with Brave Bird plus Rico. Alright, so Tyranitar comes out and it's definitely going to go for its... I have to Toxic, by the way, because this thing is a problem. Thankfully, he opted to Dragon Dance, of all plays. So there's potential that we win this. Especially because we get 2 turns of Toxic on him. Which is incredible. I get 2 turns of Toxic on this boy. Which is absolutely incredible. Ho-Oh. Arcee's flying does the least. Yup. I don't care if he Stone Edges here. Best case scenario, I Combined up. Assuming he double Earthquakes. And I was faster than him too. Yep. So, assuming he double Earthquake there, like I said, that's what happens. GG. And I gotta add him. Well, that's what happens when you blah 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 turn 1. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.